Hello, everybody, and welcome to Around the Bases, kicking off the grand finale week here at the 22S Radio Studio. I'm your host, Kaylee Gallagher, and I'm back after a fat hiatus of the Mookie Betts disease, is what I'm going to call it. Don't get that sickness, guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It was pretty brutal,
Do you
if
know
I'm honest with you.
how you got it?
No idea. Just in and out of 3 ERs, down 12 pounds, 5 IV bags, just,
That's crazy work.
yeah, devious work right at the end of the semester. But it's all right. I'm joined by my co-host Bruce, Ivan, Alex, and our special guest, Brandon.
Thank you guys for having me.
What's up, man?
Again,
Yeah.
Once again.
So,
We're back, finally, for first time in a while.
Back in the
All-
full
all four
studio,
of us.
full
full-
crew.
yeah, full crew. So, I would like to first off say, today's episode, I'm going to nickname the Robertson Report. As, what camera? It's this one. Derek Robertson, our lovely volunteer and friend, have written out 5 pages of all
Handwrote.
kinds of things.
Like-
Handwritten, by the way. MLB topics. 5-5-25 for Kaylee and Bruce Alicious. And the Around the Bases podcast.
He's always got something else to call me.
What did it say? Brucey Poo? That one time
It's
in the
always
chat?
something.
Yeah.
Bruce, it's normally Bruce Alicious.
Something weird like that.
It's always somehow Bruce Alicious.
I'm glad he has that nickname because I call Brock Purdy Brockalicious. So
That's disgusting.
My fellow B name.
So yeah, we have quite a few things to dive in. He has nicely told me that the stars mean
Important.
the stars mean different segments. So there is quite a few segments. So let's just, I guess, dive right into it. So the first one is Dodgers are hot, going 7-3. I don't know if he updated this. It might be 8-3 now because they won tonight.
They won today. 7-4.
So 7-4.
7-2-4. Sorry.
7, yeah, the score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's now 8-3. 8-3 in their last 11 games, as they are a half game ahead of the Padres in the NL West. I didn't check to see if the Padres won or lost. So we're either half a game or a full game ahead, something like that.
As long as we're first.
No, we are first.
We are first. So that was segment 1. Segment 2, Dodgers player spotlight. Andy Pages still managing to go from okay, hold on, sorry.
Is this
I'm tr-
handwriting not legible?
One word didn't make sense, but I got it. He managed to go from a 110 batting average to a 269 right now in a 2-3 walk period. Week period? That probably says week.
Week period, yeah.
Yeah, week period is great for Dodger fans to watch as they need the outfield positions to step up.
The other thing Andy Pages has done really well is play a good defensive center field, which
Yes.
it does not pass the eye test, but it passes the advanced stats test somehow.
Yes.
If he can
Does.
continue hitting like he is right now and play center field, that's pretty valuable for the Dodgers.
He also said, fun to watch him right now, and I hope that he continues to crush the baseball.
Yep. Right on.
Accurate.
Anybody have any other
Just
remarks on Andy Pages before we
another
move on?
added great player to the roster of our stacked lineup, and it's going to help when one of our stars isn't having a good game, and Pages is able to step up and chip in just a little bit. Obviously, he scored a run. He had 2 hits in today's game, so little things
Yeah.
like that helps up the whole lineup.
In the last 30 games, he has 6 homers, 14 RBIs as well. He's averaging a 280 at bat, so it's like
good.
like you said, it's pretty good, pretty dang good.
All right, next on the Brandon, sorry, do you have anything?
I mean, I don't like to see him do good because I'm a Giants fan. But I mean, for the player's sake, yeah, I saw some errors he was making at the beginning of the year, so it's nice to see him doing better. It's always
Alright.
nice to see a player improve.
He has grouped Ohtani, Freeman, and Will Smith. These are the Dodgers' 3 hottest hitters right now, and they are providing runs constantly in rapid fashion. To think that these 3 are considered the hottest with Betts and Teoscar still producing just as well is something every team needs to learn how to pitch around. Teoscar has at least 1 hit in 12 games besides he scribbled a bunch of stuff
This
out.
is like Derek Bible study. We're just
In 8 of 10 games, Otani has a hit as well. So I would argue Teoscar has been producing better than Otani, even though Otani has a better OPS and is more likely to walk.
Derek would argue, guys.
He said, "Yes, I'm here, Mr. Kuntz." I think he was talking to your dad.
Oh. I just remember something. Derek, aren't you a Angels fan?
Yeah,
Yes.
but he said he included this because he knows that we have our Dodger talk.
Got it.
So like the
Smart
first
man.
2.5 pages are
How many
Dodgers.
pages did he write?
5.
Oh my goodness.
Plenty.
2.5 pages are Dodgers, and then the rest is the MLB. So he did well. He did well. To be fair, though, in my handwriting, it would probably be like a page, but he has bigger like handwriting,
And a
and
lot
he
of
scribbled
scribbling.
stuff out. So it's okay. We
Invested
appreciate
in
you,
a
Derek.
Derek.
Yep.
We appreciate you, Derek.
Real quick, he said Freeman, Shohei, and Will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he said. He also mentions Teoscar and Betts in here, but he's saying that Otani, Freeman, and Smith are the Dodgers' 3 hottest hitters.
Please get
currently.
Teoscar in that group. He got hurt today, so I hope he's not hurt
Yeah.
bad. But
It wasn't a good look, but
Yeah.
hopefully he's all good. Yeah, Otani just today. This is just today. Otani had an OPS of 984. Will Smith 870, and Freddie 1.077 of an OPS. Pretty good for just one game. Pretty good.
Well, it's the Marlins. I would hope that
Yeah, I would hope so.
they
They're
look
13,
like.
the Marlins.
I would hope that the Dodgers can put a beating on the Marlins.
Yeah, they're
But-
13-21 as well. Yeah. Right now.
Any other thoughts before I move on to the next section of this Robertson report?
Robert Bible study.
Willie Adames hit 2 home runs.
Whoa, hold on, we'll get there. Whoa. We got to follow script. Hang on. This is fun. Tommy Edman out. Hae-Sung Kim in. Edman, who was producing, has opened the door to Kim, which could lend up to potentially interesting future roster moves. If Kim ends up being an elite second baseman, what does that mean for the infield? Could we see Muncy lose playing time? I believe if Kim does well by the time Tommy is healthy, we could see himself in a new role at third base while Muncy becomes a pinch hitter.
no. It's the
Go
only
on.
thing I have to say there. Hae-Sung Kim has been already, he's like 3 games in, and he's been fun. He's a great base stealer. He's already shown that, and he'll play good defense up the middle. But he's a shortstop, second base, and center fielder who comes off the bench. And the only role that he'll be replacing for the Dodgers this year is Chris Taylor's, not Max Muncy's. Completely different players.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
You're not going to like this next session. But
Oh, no.
anyways, anybody else want to chime in on that?
Max Muncy's not going anywhere. You know,
Okay.
he's had his ups and downs, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told D-Rob I don't think Muncy would go anywhere, mainly because he locks down that corner position. Sure, he's having a downtime in offensive production, but there's other players that Kim would probably replace before they go ahead and replace
Right.
a corner, especially since it looks like they're favoring Kim more middle infield than they would putting him out in the corners.
There's one left-handed hitting veteran on this team that actually could be playing himself out of a spot, and that's Michael Conforto,
Yeah.
not Max Muncy.
Ah, see,
Welcome
you
to the
segue,
Conforto
you s-
experience.
You segue. This segment is called Outman ? I know
Oh,
Dodger
brother.
fans are frustrated with Outman, but hear me out. If Conforto continues to be, and I quote, excuse my language, radio, ass at the plate, could we see Outman in play? And if not, that's in all capitals, why? Worst case scenario, he does just as bad, that's also in all capitals, as Conforto, and it doesn't work out again. Best, all capitals, case scenario, he goes off, produces well, and possibly, all capitals, at the All-Star break, you can trade, or All-Star break or trade deadline, or whatever you want to call it, you could trade him for relief pitching or something you need, aka prospects. I don't see the loss at this rate because then Conforto gets put back in and then you get even more prospects with a system that is already great. Also, Taylor and Conforto can
Holy
compete
yapses.
for the spot, which personally is something that would probably produce more. that might not have made sense, but I think Bruce would understand if
Is
Kaylee
this how he writes?
if she's there.
This is exactly
he
how he
writes in
talks.
full thoughts.
Can I see
Yeah.
this? Can I see if this is like a real? This is
That's I read it verbatim.
He writes in full thoughts. Okay, so
I
Hand it
think
back.
Bruce would understand, and Kaylee if she's there.
Yeah. Told you. I wasn't lying.
Wow.
James Outman is a bench outfielder now. He's not going to be coming up to get starting reps. I don't see that happening. Michael Conforto is playing left field. I think if he plays himself off the roster, first it won't be for at least a little while still. Like I would give it till June when that could possibly happen if he continues to play this bad. But if Conforto loses his spot, it won't be to James Outman. Most likely it'll be Dalton Rushing has started to play a little more left field in AAA. It
That
could be
is
that.
right, yeah.
It could be that they give Hae-Sung Kim a little more playing time at second base and Edmund in center, and then move Teoscar to left and Paez to right. It could be that they bring up Esteury Ruiz. I don't think that James Outman is the guy that is first on the pecking order to get those innings. It could even be Kike over James Outman, I think.
Yeah. Yes, Derek. I understand you didn't know who was going to be on the podcast, but it's still a good laugh. I think we needed this. We needed a good laugh on the day back. I actually am having fun with this. I don't know about you guys. Are you
think it's
having
great.
fun with this?
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
good
just-
twist.
I'm just
Yeah.
hating on Derek's GM moves.
No, but Conforto is a mess of a player. I mean,
Yeah.
at least from the Giants, having him on the Giants, it was just such a mess. It's one moment he's ice cold. The next moment, all of a sudden, he earns back his spot and he's
Cold.
showing,
Yep.
that he's good enough to be on the
Average
starting
Conforto
roster. And right back to
experience.
where he was before. It's
He's
terrible.
currently batting 141.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I honestly, I thought Chris Taylor was bad, and then Conforto kind of came in, and I was like, "Oh, brother, why did we pick up another Chris Taylor?" You don't understand. Chris Taylor got a double today, and I cheered and was applauding, like, "Oh my gosh, Chris Taylor!" I don't want to have to do that with Michael Conforto.
He's only got 14 hits and 99 at bats.
Damn.
That's bad.
Says something.
It's not. It's so bad that normally I would never be the kind of person to talk in May about a free agent signing and be talking about like what
Oh
if
no,
they're going to be
Conforto's been
cut.
talked
really
about.
bad.
It's so bad. It can be talked about now.
You just can't hit a baseball in
Is
general.
there stats on
it's
him
like-
hitting fastballs? He used to frustrate me so bad. He
There-
was
there's
Oh,
so
he's
many.
not hitting the fastball.
Okay.
He's not hitting anything.
He's not hitting
Oh, yeah.
He's not hitting the
144 is not
baseball.
Alex Freeland's another guy to watch in AAA if the Dodgers need to really fill Conforto's
Yeah.
at bats with somebody else.
It would
Freeland
probably
could come
go
up
to
and play
Kike
second.
first, and then if
Mhm.
Kike's not producing, then they'd start pulling like Dalton Rushing, or who did you just say? My mind blanked.
Alex Freeland.
Yeah, Freeland. Pitching. He didn't have that, but he did make a note saying Kaylee can cover pitching, at least.
We're still on Dodger talk.
So he's
Still on
giving you a
Dodger talk.
chance to.
Because
get
I
your
did
own-
mention, he's like, I was looking through this. I read this over when he first gave it to me, and I said, "You don't have anything about the Dodgers pitching?" And he's like, "So?" And I was like, "I'm gonna go on a rant about it because it's kind of bad right now. I mean, people are injured.
Yep.
What is it? Glasnow's back on the injured list. Average Glasnow experience, hence the name Glass in his name, because that's about what he's made of. Blake Snell
Yep.
gone. Who else is on the IL? Somebody else just went on.
Kopech.
Kopech. There we go. Kopech. Yeah,
Obviously
everybody's
Trinan.
gone. Yeah, everybody's dead. You know what? I'll take the bullpen being dead right now and not in the playoffs.
That's what we talked about, didn't we? Before the season
Starters
started,
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
we said the
if-
only thing that's going to be the kryptonite is the inevitable injuries, just how many they are, when they are.
And we emphasized the word inevitable in that statement.
Right.
Like, this
Yeah,
is-
inevitable. Tommy Edman, inevitably injured. Let's be honest. He was doing fire, but you have to remember Tommy Edman's injury prone.
Right.
All of our pitching staff is basically a big red flag of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Except Yoshi. He's all right. He's doing good.
Yoshinobu didn't reach 100 innings last year, though. Like,
Well,
I'm
was
not-
that because of
I'm just saying he got
trying
hurt.
to... I don't know. He's doing good right now.
Yeah, I'm not
Roki's
speaking
Roki's
anything.
adjusting. He finally got his
Got his
first
first
major
win.
league win. He's adjusting. It's the same thing that happened with Yamamoto. So for all you haters out there going, oh, see, you spent how much money on this guy? No. It's
Yamamoto's
working
doing
out
great.
the same way Yamamoto started.
I will say I don't think Roki is going to reach the heights that Yamamoto's at right now for a while. Some
Not yet.
stuff's going to need to change because his fastball is playing considerably worse than I expected it to when he came over here. The switch to the big league baseball, the velo's down, and the movement profile really is it's flat out bad. So he's going to need to figure out his fastball, whether that's in season this year or just moving into the future. The fastball that he's throwing right now isn't going to be able to get him to that ace status that he hopefully will reach eventually.
Okay, so Derek has clarified also about the Edmund injury. When he comes back, I'd have him replace Muncy, and if Kim plays well, then he could play second with Mookie at short. I think Muncy should be a pinch hitter, in my opinion.
Dude, no. No.
No.
Give it up.
What's Muncie's average? Is it below 2 or above?
below,
I think
I
it's
thought.
a little below, but
Oof.
his at-bats are looking better. Like, Max Muncy's job is not in danger.
He's fine.
It's not. And
Fine.
Max Muncy's not a guy you have on the bench anyway. He's not that kind of player.
Do we like Mookie at short? Are we gonna give him
Mookie's
another
playing
chance?
Great shortstop.
Yeah.
Mookie can
Great
stay.
shortstop.
Mookie had me concerned in the beginning, but now I'm not worried about him.
He was
Significantly better from the last time he showed up
Yes.
there.
Oh,
he
Lord.
was just all right there last year.
You're sending me flashbacks.
Real quick on the whole Yamamoto thing on the pitching. Him and Kasperius have the same amount of wins, 4. Only difference is that Kasperius has 28 strikeouts. Yamamoto has 49.
Yeah, Yama's dominating. He just won pitcher of
Pitcher
the
of the
month.
month.
It's
yes,
great.
Sir.
He's averaging a .90 ERA. Not
Hey.
even a full.
Genuinely, Yoshinobu is. I'm taking him over anybody else in the National League,
Goat.
including Paul Skeens right now.
Crazy
I would
good.
take him over Paul Skeens. I
Crazy
agree
good.
with that.
I saw that matchup live. That was a crazy good matchup. God.
All right. Hot hitters. This is what this segment is called. Judge has 10 more hits than everyone else. Judge, he's just cracked. Not too much to say. 423 average, a 510 OBP, a 777 slugging, and a 1.287 OPS. Wild. Oh, nope. That goes into another player. Sorry, punctuation. So, Judge, hot
We-
hitter.
Yeah, we
Great.
we
Yeah, we
spent a little
talked
bit
about
on
him.
Judge on Friday,
Friday.
talking about
Mhm.
him and how ridiculous what he's doing is. Don't think he's gonna hit 400 because that's impossible, but
Somebody have a pen?
he's reaching base at above 500
Brandon,
clip right now.
so
So
you got anything on Judge or
Oh,
a team that's not our team, so we can kind of speak unbiased about?
Yeah, we're gonna. This is now all. Oh my gosh, this chair. Goodness gracious, this is now all back to regular MLB. So we can stop talking about the Dodgers. Talking about the MLB now. You're
No,
clear.
yeah. I mean, just a special player. I mean, for sure. I'm mad the Giants weren't able to get him, but you know, that whole
Arson Judge.
arson judge. But no, I mean, he's just proved. I mean, time and time again that he's the best hitter. Yeah, I mean, just a special player to watch during the regular season.
Mhm.
Hopefully for the Yankees, this coming postseason, he can turn that around
Mhm.
after that last postseason, which was not
The
great.
greatest 5th inning of all time. Anyways,
Anybody else got thoughts on Judge or move on to the next guy?
yeah, he's ridiculous. He's
Next
just
guy
ridiculous.
is cool.
Wild, dude. Corbin Carroll is becoming the player we thought we'd see more of last year, being able to hit for power while having great speed is my favorite type of player. It definitely, I'm not saying that on air.
oh my
D-Rob.
God.
Your dad, Bruce. Topic.
Aaron
Aaron
Judge
Judge
is
is
good.
good.
Next topic, sun will rise in the east. I'll finish it. It's my favorite type of player. It definitely turns me on.
No, don't.
D-Rob.
You didn't have to.
D-Rob,
finish it.
why?
Oh, no.
wrong with you, man?
D-Rob.
Anywho, Corbin Carroll is playing very, very well.
Oh, this is a great
Yeah.
way to come back. I can't lie.
The slug is there for Corbin right now. He's got a 295 isolated power, he's just playing great.
I still can't get over Bruce's dad's comment. Sun will rise in the east. Yes. Okay.
There's truly not much to say about Aaron Judge that hasn't already been said. That's
I
that's
know.
how good he is.
Yeah, and then
Corbin
for
Carroll is
Carroll,
great.
I mean, yeah, I mean the Diamondbacks had a good season, and that was with him having a down year last season. So, I mean, if
It's
he's
gonna be interesting.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting with him doing really good.
Oh, I'm sorry. D-Rump said it didn't say to read it out loud. It didn't say that. It's on the page. It gets
say that.
read. Come on now. Pete Crow Armstrong is turning into a franchise player, reminding me of Corbin Carroll. Just my type of player. Fast with 12 stolen bases, hitting tanks while getting on base. I'd like to see him walk more, though, as he only has 6.
Yeah, he doesn't walk at all. So, Pete Crow Armstrong came up through the minor leagues as a 80 grade center fielder. That was always the thing that he was known for, and he didn't hit at all to begin his time in the big leagues, and now he's hitting. So, he's a very good player. He's a very annoying person. I don't like him, but he's a great player.
I think we did talk about that, me and him, when he was writing this. He was like, oh, Pete Crow Armstrong, and we were both like, we hate that guy. Was it him or someone else? It might have been someone else.
Hey, when you get Bruce talking like that, you know it's like
Yeah,
Bruce,
I
Bruce
definitely
likes a
got
lot
a
of people.
problem.
Bruce is
I'm not a
very.
disparaging person, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay on the topic of the Cubs real quick? They're
Cubs are a
good.
scary team.
They're
yeah,
good.
they're pretty good.
Don't look up the Giants score today.
Look up
Yeah, I was
someone.
gonna mention.
Yeah,
What was the
speaking
Giants
of
score?
Cubs,
They just started their series against the Giants today, and it was a great
What, guys?
start. Good
Yeah,
start.
Luis
Pretend
Matos
I don't
hit a
know.
home
What
run.
happened?
Yeah, Luis Matos. Don't worry about the rest of it. Luis Matos hit a home run, 2-run home run. Great day for
as
him.
the Cubs won 9-2.
9-2.
In Chicago.
Love that. All right. This next segment is called Secret Weapons. Brendan Donovan, 127 at-bats, 43 hits, 11 walks, 15 Ks, a 3.39 average. I'd like to see him try to hit for a little more power. But if this is the type of player he is, that's fine. Very productive.
Brendan Donovan has been using a torpedo bat for multiple years before it went mainstream, and he's been a great player for multiple years. That's continuing into this year. He's a stud.
Yeah. Anybody else? Next. Bo Bichette. I think people have slept on him ever since he hasn't lived up to his full potential, but right now, a 2.88 average, a 3.23 OBP.
Sorry, that is such a funny sentence. He's people have slept on him ever since he hasn't lived up to his full potential. So you're sleeping on him as you're saying people are sleeping on him.
146 ABs, 42 hits. Another one that is known to chase out of the zone.
yeah.
Take some lessons from Torkelson and Azuna on that note.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a huge Bo Bichette guy. I don't think he plays a great shortstop, and I don't think that his bat is all that valuable because he doesn't walk like at all, so he doesn't really get on base. The only way that he's going to be valuable at the plate is when he's batting over 300, and like you look at it right now, he's batting 288, and he's right at league average in terms of production, and
Right.
288's a tough clip to sustain. So if that's what you got to hit to be league average, then you're just not a star.
Yeah. Kyle freaking Schwarber. Hitting tanks. He's just a beast. Not really a secret, I guess. Just wish he got more recognition. 11 tanks and 27 walks. People are scared to pitch to him because they don't want a laser to the head or in the parking lot. Just clean up the strikeouts more. 33 Ks. That was all his secret weapons.
I don't think Kyle Schwarber is a secret weapon.
He said it
That's
wasn't
a
really a secret weapon. He just wants Kyle Schwarber to get more recognition.
misfit in the category.
So, any thoughts on secret weapons?
Well, Schwarber's hitting 242. He's got 29 hits and 120 at bats, so it's right
always
around that
how it is, though.
average as
Yeah,
well.
that's average.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk a freaking 15% rate, and then he's gonna hit a
Right.
ton of bombs. So that's Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I think if anything, getting recognition because he's hitting 242. That's pretty good for Kyle
That's
Schwarber.
true.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber can put together a good season where he's hitting below 200, and
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
And the Phillies need it.
All right, this segment is called Get It Together. And there's a
All right.
subheading, in all quotes. Keep in mind, these are spicy takes.
Oh no.
So his hot take segment is called "Get It Together."
Yes. He's also nicked them.
It's hot, but when you get it from D-Rob, it's spicy. It's another level.
That's what he said.
It's not temperature hot. It's just like the taste is spicy.
I told
like,
him, and I didn't do it, so he's lucky that I was going to make it sound sus. I was going to make it sound sus, but he's lucky I didn't do it. Okay. Ellie De La Cruz. He's doing okay. I'm not saying he's garbage. 267 average. 351 OBP. 135. 13 stolen bases. That S looked like a 5. Not bad, but holy bleep. You strike out all the time. In 36 games, you have 41 strikeouts.
Yep.
If you have more strikeouts than games played at this point in the season, figure some bleep out. A lot of players do at this point, and I don't know what that says. I get it. Hitting a ball is the hardest thing to do, but Ellie, there's a difference with you. 1, you are an extremely talented player, and 2, you are the face of your franchise.
Is Ellie De La Cruz gonna read this?
Now play like it. Keep up the defense and let's fix it up. Oh, this is so entertaining. Any thoughts on Ellie De La Cruz, guys?
He's not the offensive juggernaut that people treat him like he's got the talent to be, but he has never really found that all the way. He's solid though, and the way that he steals bases and plays a good shortstop like that, he's a very valuable big leaguer. He's just maybe not like the MVP candidate that people want him to be.
Yeah, I think I said this before, where he just has like a flashy game where he'll go 5 for 5 or do something
Right.
crazy.
You just say that.
and,
Steal a
like,
base, yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll get all the cameras on him.
And then are going 0 for 15.
0 for 15
Yeah.
and have 10 strikeouts. It's something crazy. Like, yeah, it's just the kind of player he is.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the Reds are very average right now. They're sitting at, I think, 500. Yeah, 500 exactly.
18
So-
and 18, yeah.
If they want to push over the hump, this guy's got to lead them. And right now, he's looking as average as the rest of his team. So it all starts with him.
In the NL Central with the Cubs, of course. Crazy statement, by the way. In the NL Central with the Cubs, yeah, you're going to have to compete a lot, especially come, late July, August, times of September, times of October baseball. If you really want to compete, I said before that I like how the Reds, I think I said this about the Diamondbacks before the season started as well, but like I like for a sleeper pick, the Reds or the Diamondbacks. Like they're a sleeper pick, and yeah, they're in pretty hard Central and then West divisions, but still I think that they can make a statement, make a pact, but you can't do that if you're just being average. I still do like the player of Ellie. Pretty good. He's doing all right. Doing all good. So we'll see where it goes. Hopefully up from here.
All right. His next player is Jazz Chisholm. Okay, bro, we get it. You like to look like a tool. Doesn't mean you have to play like one. Jazz continued. You bat 181. You have 39 Ks. Clean it up. There are some things I like. He's got 6 stolen bases. He's good with team morale. That's it. He's got 7 tanks. But Jazz, if you're going to be the home run, if you're going the home run hitter route, it's not gonna work. Torpedo or no torpedo. 19 hits and 105 at bats. You suck.
Oh.
I'm not reading that last part. You're a bleep. Fill in the blanks. There's so much happening right now.
So for Jazz, he's got 200 batting average on balls in play. That's going to go up, and so that'll bring the batting average itself up. So have a little faith that he'll be regressing back positively a little bit at some point.
Sorry, OKC blew it.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
up by like 10, 12.
Nuggets won.
Nuggets
Nuggets
They
won.
won.
did by 2.
By 2?
Tell him how
Joker-
much Jokic had.
Joker dropped a 42
Yes.
double-double.
That was 2 great games to.
Back-to-back to
Yeah,
start off the
they were
the
great
East and the
comebacks
West.
by both.
Yeah. Anyways, back to basketball.
Yeah,
back
sorry,
to
sorry.
baseball.
Yeah.
Back to Jazz. Jazz
Jazz
continued.
Chisholm.
Jazz continued, as Derek put it. Brandon,
Yeah.
you have any thoughts on Jazz Chisholm?
I like shortstops that have good team morale, but don't bring much to the table. Willie Adames is kind of the same player. Yeah, Willie Adames has more or less been the same player, but it's worked. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about it.
That is a 1-to-1 comparison right there.
Brandon said,
Wow.
I get it. He wrote down what I was feeling on paper.
And yeah, and it's working out. The Yankees are, I think, first, right? Are they?
I don't know.
I think they should be. Yeah,
they
the Yankees
should
are first.
be,
Yeah,
but
so there you go.
never know with the AL. It's so trash right now. Anybody could be first.
Yeah, Jazz
Oddly
Chisholm, great shortstop. Willie Adames on the other hand.
He said, bro, I've been waiting for this one.
Good score.
It's funny because Chisholm isn't even playing shortstop for the Yankees.
Is he playing second
Brandon
base?
just
My
had that
fault.
locked and loaded. Yeah.
Brandon was just
Like,
ready
ready to
for
talk
any
about Willie
opportunity.
Adames.
Brother,
a middle infielder. That's
should we just pivot to, you want to talk about Willie Adames for a little bit? You want to
Okay,
get some stuff
but
off
here's
your
the thing,
chest?
Is he started doing good, and now the Giants are losing. So like, I don't know what to do. Like now he's doing bad again. I don't know. Yeah, that's
Brandon's
just my
got a
rant
love-hate
about-
relationship with Adames right now.
Yeah, it's
Check on bro in
unfortunate.
2 months. We'll see where he's at.
Yeah, you guys gotta check.
Let's see. Mike Trout,
Oh boy.
106 at-bats, 19 hits, 9 home runs, 36 effing strikeouts, 12 walks. I'm glad you're hurt. You suck.
Whoa.
Bleep
whoa,
you.
Whoa.
Derek!
Oh my God.
Don't.
From
Why-
the fan
D-Rob.
himself.
Is this an Angels?
From
This
the
is an Angels fan.
It's frustrating, bro.
You
It
gotta do
is.
better than
One
that.
of the best to ever stood up in the red
You
for
gotta do better than that. We've talked about
I
Mike
think-
Trout a bit on
yeah.
the show as well. He's same kind of
Yeah.
thing as I just said with Chisholm. Trout has a 159 batting average on balls in play, so that is going to go up once he's healthy. Obviously, he's hurt now, so that part
Again.
sucks. But
Always hurt, dude.
you gotta relax, man.
D-Rob said it's Angel's rage.
Don't-
Good lord.
don't
Just
injury.
imagine like Kershaw kept on getting injured every single year, and he never like made a name for himself.
Well,
Trout
Well,
I feel like
Mike
they're
Trout made a name for himself.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
yeah,
bad-
but
They're-
but like
they're kind of comparable in a
Great
different way than I think
Yeah.
you're saying. In that, like, once they had
would-
already been the best in the game,
Right.
they kept getting hurt a lot. And
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that any of us Dodgers fans have ever in our lives once thought, I'm glad you're hurt, Clayton Kershaw.
No.
You're not giving me enough.
It's just Anaheim fans are miserable, and I'll put Chargers on that list as well.
So he said,
Chargers, Clippers,
The Clippers.
Angels,
yeah, Clippers.
Ducks.
Clippers.
Oh boy. 19 hits, 9 home runs.
Yeah.
he was.
That's not normal.
That is
Yeah.
pretty damn good. I mean, only 10 of them aren't.
Had I known this would be read on the podcast again, I wouldn't have wrote it. I told you I was reading it verbatim, and you didn't listen to me.
Doing your whole.
Luis Robert, you failed as a franchise player, robbed the White Sox, and made the White Sox poverty. Congrats. That's it. That's all I put for.
So, like,
we are
everything he
numbers.
just wrote there is wrong. Because Luis Robert didn't even get a very big contract.
I think
$50
he's
million
saying,
ruined the franchise.
I
Well, he
think
did say the White Sox are bad.
yeah.
But it's not Luis Robert's fault.
I
he-
think 50 million for the White Sox is a lot of money.
Oh, boo-hoo. He's the only good. He's the only good player they have,
Did you
and I
guys?
am still calling him a good player.
Can someone
said,
clip
"Oh,
that for me,
boo-hoo."
please?
Oh man.
I want that as a sound effect. Anytime someone disagrees, there's gonna be boo-hoo.
Fun fact, real quick. The Rockies this year are doing worse than the White Sox did last year.
Yeah, the Rockies.
Did
are,
you see
here
that
you
they're
go.
gonna play each other? And I forgot. What I think it was July 4th. They're playing on the 4th of July against each other.
the
Oh.
toilet bowl in America's honor?
Well,
No, they're
Someone's
the
gotta
4th
win.
of July. This is the battle of I don't know.
America.
D-Rup said, Bruce, it's an over-exaggeration. Oh, my life. D-Rup, we love you here.
Hey,
This
Luis
is
Roberts.
fun.
He's not going to be a White Sox very much longer. So
This is
get
fun.
your disparaging comments out now, Derek.
Okay. Exciting teams to watch. The Seattle Mariners, 20-13, 14th in the league, 14th in the league in average. I don't know what that says. Oh, wait. I don't know what that says. 12th in the league in ERA, finding ways to win, Seattle also leads the league in walks offensively with 142 walks as a team, along with being fourth in the league with homers, 49 homers. Cal Rayleigh leading it 12. Second in OBP as well, 339. That's where he ends on the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh, big dumper.
Love Cal Raleigh.
Very good.
Anybody else want to talk about Cal Raleigh and the Seattle Mariners?
Jorge Polanco's been resurgent. Like he's playing crazy good in a way that I don't think is sustainable. And I mean, I still look at this Mariners roster and I say I wish that they actually spent some money, because if you put Pete Alonso onto this team and everything he's done for the Mets so far this year, then you're talking about a roster that might contend for a World Series, but they will not. And I'll plant my flag there. I don't care how well they're doing here through the first month plus. It's going to be a team that by the end are going to be like, ooh, are they going to be able to get to 85 wins? And I'm not worried about them.
Papa Kuntz says Edgar Martinez as the best hitting coach in baseball.
It's tough to get a team to hit in that park, so they've rebounded that way. But that's, again, I don't think it's going to last.
Yeah, I have to agree with Bruce. I can't lie. I don't... See, the Mariners fans are kind of like Angels fans. They have a moment where you're like... Or actually, they're more like Giants fans. Because you have your moments where you're like, we were first place, we're doing good, we're hot, and now you're just like...
Back to
Steam's cooling
reality.
off. Yeah, back to reality. You have your moments. It's all right, though.
Logan Gilbert already got hurt, elbow. Like that's not good. I don't think that it's been determined that he's out for the year or anything like that. But anytime a guy goes on the injured list with an elbow, that's not good. George Kirby's still working back, but without Logan Gilbert, this juggernaut rotation looks like that it's not like it's still good, but it's not like unbeatable. And like I said, I think this lineup's going to come back down to earth.
Yeah. His other two teams, they're grouped together. Mets and Padres, both are cracked. Interesting NL competition for the Dodgers. Not much more to say about that. I mean, it's true. Padres half game behind us. They were leading the NL West for a little bit. The Mets, I don't know. The Mets are just the Mets.
With Pete Alonso, like I said,
Yeah.
He's playing out of his mind.
Is Soto in that packet at all? Should we talk about how he's not?
I know
Really?
Derek's a
Too
big
hot?
Juan Soto hater, or at least was coming into the
Soto
season.
is not in here. And you know what?
You
I'm
should.
glad, because I don't want to talk about him. He was a waste of money for the Mets.
Absolutely,
A waste of money?
100%.
I think he wasn't a full waste of money, but he wasn't worth
For
what
that
they paid
amount,
for him.
it was a
He's
waste for
of
that
money.
amount.
Such a crazy big.
That contract he's not worth more than Ohtani was. There's no way.
Nah,
He didn't.
not even close.
He doesn't.
He only got more than Ohtani in present value. Oh wait. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, he did. Never mind. I forgot how much money he got.
Yeah.
He got more money
Yeah,
to
$765
be
million.
a
right
crap defender,
and a
and
mid
right
hitter
now,
right now.
being a mediocre hitter. Obviously, we know Juan Soto can hit the baseball far.
Mhm.
Derek said, "Why would I mention Soto?" Juan Soto can demolish baseball. Has he done anything? Juan Soto can hit the baseball. We know that. We've seen that from his days in Washington to the Padres to the Mets. He's had some bombs, can't lie. But he's always been a mid defender.
Mhm.
He's a bad defender.
Yeah.
I
would
say
say
I
that.
say mid. I don't want to say he's like terrible, but he's not great. He's just kind of like meh. Like
I'm
he
willing
can
to go to
make-
bad. I think he's bad.
All right, that's
Yeah.
hey, that's your opinion.
He oddly got a mention though for like Gold Glove or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that was
hilarious.
ridiculous.
He's bad in right field.
Yeah.
He's not good.
The mistakes that he make are like, they're just simple plays. That's the thing that
Routine,
gets
yeah.
me. Yeah.
He fumbles the fundamentals.
Right, and he looks uncomfortable out
Yeah,
there.
he just looks bad. The eye test is bad. The metrics are bad. And this is a 25, 26-year-old Juan Soto that we're talking about. Like, think
Yep.
about what he's going to look like when he's this is a
32.
15-year contract.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's
not going to
no
be very
way.
long until that bad goes to literally unplayable. And then you've got Nelson Cruz that you're paying $700 million.
In the last 30 games, Andy Pajes, who we talked about at the top of the broadcast, is batting better and
Yeah.
Juan Soto.
Yeah.
And look at that discrepancy of pay and
The last how
role.
many games?
30.
30.
All right, we're
Soto's
almost
barely hitting 256 right now.
Yeah, Soto is mid right now, very mid. All right, we got a quarter of a page and a full page left.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man.
Pitching stars, Garrett Crochet. I'm just going to run through all the pitching stars, then we can talk about it after. Garrett Crochet, 2.02 ERA, 56 Ks, 183 OPP. Average is 11 earned runs. Hunter Brown, 1.67 ERA. Yeah. 5-1 record, 0.88 WHIP, 189 OPP, average 8 earned runs, 0 hit by pitches. Max Fried, 6-0 record, 101 ERA, .94 WHIP, 187 OPP, average 5 earned runs. To me, the scariest pitcher in the league right now. And then it says Kaylee or Bruce Kentaki Yoshi, which we already talked
already
about
did.
Yoshi. So just Garrett Crochet, Hunter Brown, and Max Fried. Any thoughts on those three?
Yeah, Max Fried's been crazy good to start his tenure with the Yankees. Garrett Crochet has also been very good for the Red Sox. And then Hunter Brown was the third. And
Yep.
yeah, he started last year like very bad, which was uncharacteristic because he's a good pitcher. And then about midway through the season, he figured it out. Was very good to end last year, and now he's pitching like an ace. So good for Houston.
Ready
And
to?
Max Fried just, I mean, really earning that contract. I mean, he almost threw a no-hitter not that long ago, too. So,
Yeah.
He's really, earning every penny. Not just complete opposite from what we were just talking about Soto.
He's been a good pitcher for a long time, but I think this year he's definitely upholding what he's got, if not getting better. And that's going to be the scary part about that pitching staff over there.
Yeah. Speaking on that pitching staff real quick, piggybacking off of that, Luke Weaver hasn't really gotten going yet. Obviously, he was a little injured for a little bit, just not really playing, and he's now coming back, fighting his footing. So hopefully they get going. Very, very, very scary pitcher to face against is Luke Weaver.
All right, struggling pitchers. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. The first 3 are paragraphed. Actually,
Just give
one
us
is
the names.
paragraph.
I think we've
Sandy Alcantara, 8.42 ERA,
got rocked by the Dodgers today.
31 innings pitched, 29 earned runs, 18 walks, absolute buns. I expected a comeback season from him and got the complete opposite. I know there's good stuff there, but it's not showing. Clean it up, Sandy, or no one's going to pick up your contract. You bum.
Wow.
Yep. Jack. Oh, gosh. Bruce, I need your help because his handwriting's
Jack
Jack
Kahanowitz.
Kahanwitz.
The Angels
Yeah.
right-hander. The Angels
5'7",
right-hander who refuses to strike people out. He
Yeah.
just cannot strike anyone out for the life of him.
5.79 ERA, 37 1 innings pitched, 249 opponent average. I have no idea why he's getting innings. Worst starter in the league next to Carlos Carrasco. Nothing to say here, just wanted to mention if I had to pick the worst starter in the league currently, it's him. That's all he wrote about
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, I think he's right.
What is your problem pitcher? So I guess these aren't struggling, they're just what is your problem?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Nola, 4.61 ERA, 45 Ks, 41 hits, 21 earned runs. Clean it up? Question mark. Framber Valdez, 4.39 ERA, 37 Ks, 243 opponent average. It just ... Zach Gallen, 4.93 ERA, 218 opponent average. ... What? Chris Sale, 4.84 ERA, 9 walks. Serving it up? Question mark.
Serving it up. Yeah.
Valid takes, honestly. I mean,
so. Pretty
nothing.
straightforward.
Those are pretty valid. I can't lie. Sandy Alcantara is struggling. Jack is a terrible starter. He, like Bruce said, refuses to strike people out. Carlos Carrasco as well. Carlos Carrasco. Just nothing to say about him. Nola, Valdez, Gallen, and Sale are just having a rough April. Had a rough April. It's not May. Whoops. Probably having a bit of a rough May. They'll probably have a rough first half, but I could see him bouncing back in the second half of the season. I don't foresee any issues with them. Alcantara is the only one that I can see maybe having issues. This might have kind of destroyed his confidence getting rocked tonight and already having like an 8 ERA. If he can turn his confidence around, then he may be fine. But that's the only thing I'm worried about with Alcantara is his confidence.
Yeah, Alcantara's he's gonna get traded regardless. So hopefully whoever he goes to can fix it and get him back to the AC he once was.
Dodgers. No, I'm just kidding. Too many people. I don't know.
I don't think it's impossible.
I don't
But
think it's
the
impossible.
Cubs make the most sense for him right now, I think.
But
Yeah, it'd
do
be
we
better.
really need him is the question.
We got a lot of injured guys
Yeah,
right now.
we just talked about it. Ben Kasparius was the bulk guy today. No disrespect to Ben Kasparius, but just the speaking to the fact that it's not going to be
Yeah.
the super rotation with all the superstars that free agent signings that as we predicted going into the year. It's just the way it goes. So
And then he wrote, my pitcher to watch is Joe Ryan. Always thought the stuff he had was very good. Unfortunate he's on a weird team. If he was on Philly, LA, Atlanta, or some other good franchise, I believe he would be a top 10 pitcher in the league. 2.93 ERA, 2.09 opponent average, 40 whip, 5 walks, and 13 earned runs. Anything to say on Joe Ryan, guys?
not really.
Not really.
Hmm?
Everybody else?
I think we're ready for some games, no?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up.
Hello, hello.
Can you guys hear us
Yeah,
here?
now
Yeah.
they should be able to.
Yeah.
So there's something with the audio that doesn't transfer.
Okay, let me see if I can work my magic. It should just be audio input capture. An existing program. Bang. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot my thing was.
Okay, now it
Okay.
should be working. Yeah, nice save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good save.
We good?
All right.
Please let us know if you can hear us in the chat to our lovely 6 viewers.
It's actually not too bad. 6 people watching.
We had like 8
Mhm.
earlier.
Yeah,
We lost 2.
It's not too bad. It's not too
We
bad.
lost 2. Can they see everything on this screen, or why is my...
Did
Oh,
Mark
it's
Reynolds
because my
play on the
camera's all
It's on
pushed
there, yeah.
in.
Huh?
Did Mark Reynolds play
Okay,
on the
good. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
All right.
We're good, we're good.
So, do we want
I
to do
think-
grid or pickle?
Let's start pickle.
Okay.
Derek said he got it in 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this has been we talked about it on Friday. My strategy here with the pickle is usually
Yeah.
to start with the starting pitcher. So Let's go straight to Joe Ryan. We just mentioned him.
Joe
Yeah, I was about to say,
Ryan.
yeah. We were just talking about him.
I was gonna say Yoshi, but Joe Ryan's cool.
Just purely from a
4D Rob.
narrowing down standpoint.
If it's all green. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Got the age.
So, bats right, throws right, born in the USA, and is 28.
Okay, and not a starting pitcher,
Not a starting
and
pitcher,
not
not
in the American League. So we've got to be
NL.
NL, not Central. So NL West or NL East. Non-starting pitcher, 28, right. Let's think here.
And it's not going to be a relief pitcher or else starting pitcher.
How old is Mookie?
No, it still could be a reliever.
He's over
Mookie's
30.
Old,
He's over.
yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Too
How
old
old's
for
Kasparius?
I wouldn't guess relief pitcher. I'd go with a bat here
Mm.
as the second guess. Now that we know that it's not a starting pitcher.
How old's Edmund?
How old is
Edmund
Baez?
is a switch hitter.
Yeah,
Edmund.
Edmund.
Oh, Edmund
Paez
is-
is too young. He's not 28. I think Paez is 25.
Okay.
I can look. Let's see.
Yeah. Just check.
looking
with
And
that.
he's Cuban anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
never mind.
24.
You're right.
How old's
Duh.
Conforto?
Conforto's a
Conforto's
lefty.
Yeah, he's so late.
Let's see. I'm thinking through here. Anybody coming to your mind, Brandon? Going hitter in the NL West or NL East. That's a 28-year-old American. Bat right, throw right. Mark
East
Vientos is
is
too young. Pete
Mets?
Alonso is too old, right?
Tatis?
No,
No,
No.
not Tatis.
Pete Alonso is older than 28,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he's
think
like
he's 30.
31.
He's got to
30.
be 30 now. Yeah, he's 30.
30, okay.
Um, who else is on the Padres?
Manny? No, he's too old.
No, Manny's too old. Merrill's too young.
And he's a lefty anyway.
Oh yeah, duh.
I think guys
What
that
about the
are,
D-backs?
So he's got to be in the NL, right?
Yeah, NL West or NL East.
Corbin Carroll. He's not 28
Lefty.
yet, is he?
Lefty.
Lefty. Dude, I don't remember what side they bat on. I just remember.
28 is such an odd number because it's like right between like you're not super young but you're not old
Yeah.
anymore.
It-
So it's
I'm
like,
trying to think of like who's close
Man.
to free agency. That's kind of
Could
the.
it be Will Smith?
How old is Will?
Yeah,
Hmm.
check how old he is. It's not a terrible guess. Not a
I
terrible
mean, it fits
guess.
most
Oh, he
categories.
just
30.
turned 30.
Damn.
Yeah, he was old when he debuted. So
Well, we can.
Not a bad idea.
If we're trying to get it in 4.
we're trying to get it in 3. So this has got to be a
Uh-huh.
very exact
Yeah.
guess.
What about the Rockies? I know we're not talking about the Rockies very much, but
Oh brother.
I don't know anybody on the Rockies besides Chris Bryant
How old
right
is
now.
Kyle Farmer?
Kyle Farmer.
I think he's.
I think
30.
he's over
Giants?
30, no?
anybody?
Giants, no one 28. is
He's
coming to my
34.
mind.
Yeah,
He's old.
Bat right, throw right
Uh,
on the Giants.
who else are we missing? What, D-backs. Who's on the D-backs?
Yeah, D-backs.
I would say it
How
would
old is Tyler
probably be the
Fitzgerald?
D-backs. The D-backs are a bit of a
He might be
younger
28.
team.
Is he really?
He's
Who?
an older prospect.
Tyler Fitzgerald? I would
Yeah.
think he's like 25.
Is he? He might be like 27. Maybe.
He's
27. Wow, I didn't realize he was that old.
Damn.
Not 28 though. So let's keep running through here.
I'm just thinking NL West, but it could be East, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It's not D-backs 'cause they've got 2 switch hitters up the middle. We're
all
not
right,
considering
let's.
catcher immediately, but
Mets, Braves,
Should we
Phillies.
look over to the east real quick?
yeah, I'm
Mets.
starting to
Mets,
think
Braves,
East.
Phillies,
We're missing a team.
Nats, Marlins.
Too old.
It's gonna be someone on the Nats. I feel it in my
the Mets?
bones. Nats.
Oh, Nats.
I
On
have
the
a
Nats?
feeling it might be someone on the Nats. I'm
What
not
did-
sure.
what
though.
I think they're too.
They're a very young
No,
team.
he said for the.
There's not many
Okay.
28-year-olds on the Nationals. How old is Kyle Finnegan?
$33.
He's 33. My goodness, wouldn't have guessed that.
Hunk.
I know D-Rob is at home watching this with his hands like this.
Yeah,
just
it's
He's
taken
laughing at us
longer.
right
He's
now.
not- they're not going to get this.
It's taking longer here just because we're trying to be so exact with this second
Yeah,
guess. We need
we're
to
gonna go
find the
below 4.
exact perfect.
I could hear his laugh like
Prospect.
in my head right now.
just
At him
because
watching this.
gotta beat him here.
Do we try narrowing down east or west?
No, I don't want to narrow down here. We got to be exact with the guesses, otherwise we're not going to
Oh
beat him.
man.
So just keep thinking through here.
Does Kim bat lefty?
Haesung Kim? Yeah.
Just making sure.
Um,
What about someone from the Phillies?
Phillies.
I
That's- I
feel
was
like
thinking
the
they're
Phillies are an
but
older team.
They've got a Harper first, Stott second, both lefties.
D-Rob gave a
Trey is
hint.
too old at
Alec Bohm.
shortstop.
How old is
Yeah,
he?
Alec Bohm is a decent idea there. He's 28. All right, that's our guess here.
Let's
Yep.
see.
Come on.
Alec
Wow.
Bohm.
Go.
Let's go.
Two guesses,
Let's
D-Rob.
go.
So we beat
That is
D-Rob
good
in that.
stuff right there.
Good stuff,
That
Ryan.
is
You
good
ran through
stuff.
two
Way to-
divisions, bro.
Way to put all our minds collectively
Yeah.
on
That
the
was
west, and then we
nice. Got
kind of
this.
separate the west and east.
Yeah.
We've got a process now. And,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
very successful for
So
people.
your dad had already helped. He said fun facts, center fielder and first base is Willie Mays.
I feel like we could get even more. I don't
You
know.
want to wait? We can wait. That's fine.
That's an easy category. Let's come back to
Mhm.
it.
Okay. So, for
I
those
said
of
Mark
you
Williams,
not
yeah.
on the YouTube,
Um,
across the
people
top,
like
we're playing Grid is the Yankees, a 30-plus stolen base season, and has played first base minimum of one game. Down the side is the St. Louis Cardinals, the San Diego Padres, and
Oh,
played
yeah.
center field
That's
minimum
right.
one game.
Oh wait, we could do Matt Carpenter for Padres. Yankees.
Oh,
Sorry,
we
we're
could do
having
Padres,
side
yeah.
Oh,
side conversations.
guys, let me
Matt
finish.
Carpenter,
Mhm.
Padres, Yankees. This will be a good answer here.
2%. Good job,
Um,
boys.
stuff. Good stuff.
Harrison Bader, Cardinals, Yankees.
Yankees, yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to go Mark Reynolds. I feel like he did play for the Yankees.
God.
I think he did, but I'm
Yankees
like
lose.
not 100% sure.
That's true, yeah.
And I don't want. I don't want to.
Am I? Okay, I'm just gonna put Bader.
I think
There it
Bader
is.
should be okay.
10%.
Mhm.
Kind of high.
Yeah.
30-plus stolen base season might be a hard category.
The only
for
thing that comes to mind is Ozzie Smith and Lou Brock when I think of Cardinals, and those are like the two most common. So.
Yeah.
Did Tommy
Yeah.
Edman have 30 steals for the Cardinals?
Did he ever play like a good full season without being injured?
Yeah, he did.
30 though?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 is kind of.
I don't know.
For him, it's a little much.
That one's gonna be the tricky category. I feel like.
Stolen bases.
Yeah.
Stolen bases is never a super easy one.
If he did, that'd be a great pick.
Ooh, Padres
But-
stolen bases. Dave Roberts, but that might be too common.
I don't think that's
Actually, I don't
common.
think so.
He had 30.
I think he had more on the Padres. He was a good guy.
Oh my God.
What?
There's a million. Dave
There's a
Roberts.
million Dave Roberts.
Oh, jeez.
Hang on. Let me.
It's not the 2008 one, is it?
No, it's
No,
too,
he was before that.
yeah. It's too recent.
No, that is.
No,
it might be.
ending in
08?
Yeah,
2008.
99 to 2008.
That might be-
Oh,
That's
I
him.
see.
Over those other ones.
It's a span of different
Wait,
years.
your dad? Oh, 2%.
Okay.
Your
Okay,
dad
solid,
has
solid,
said
solid.
Roger Maris was 9% and Willie McGee.
Played center field. Yeah,
I don't know which one. I
I
think
guess
he's talking about the
Austin
one
Riley. What?
for Pickle.
Oh.
Hmm.
How obscure can we get for Yankees played center field minimum one game?
Yankees played center field. Curtis Granderson.
Oh, my eyes are hurting.
Who was playing center when Jeter was there?
Curtis.
A-Rod.
Is Curtis Granderson a good guess here?
He-
That shouldn't be super high,
That's
right?
Shouldn't be
probably
too common,
decent, yeah.
Let's get this done. Curtis Granderson.
I don't know. Your dad said hold on.
Your dad's cooking. Your dad's cooking.
We
Hold
didn't
on.
get
Let him,
permission
let him
yet.
cook. Let him cook.
We
Let
didn't
him
get
cook.
permission from Papa Coombs.
Can't move on.
Did Anthony Volpe have 30 steals last year?
No idea.
But I don't know where I got the categories mixed up. There's nothing that matches him anyway.
Hold on. Let Papa Kuntz cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Cardinals played first base.
Bobby
Mercer.
Mercer.
I got a funny one
Alright,
for the
I'll
Padres
trust
who
it.
Played first base. Do you think Hector Sanchez ever played first base for the Padres? Because I just think of a catcher.
Papa
Catchers
Kuntz,
usually end up playing
2%
first
with
base.
the Bobby
Nice
Mercer pool.
pool.
Very good.
See, let him cook.
Yeah.
Nice.
We
That's
appreciate it.
higher than I would have guessed. I don't even know Bobby Mercer.
Mm,
Uh,
Okay.
30 steals that played center field. That's where you can get crazy with this one.
Bellinger.
Minimum first.
I don't-
That's too
Did he
common.
have 30?
Oh no, I
Could
was
you
saying for
still
this
think-
one.
Oh yeah, no, my brain went there right away when I first saw that category, but that'll probably be pretty common.
Yeah.
Who's a center fielder?
You know who would be fun for that one? Jock Peterson, first base center
Jock
field.
Peterson.
Oh yeah. Let's try it. No keyboard work. 0.4%.
Nice.
Nice pull.
Elite ball knowledge right there.
Padres.
Padres played first base
Oh,
minimum
you
one
think
game.
Hector Sanchez ever played? First
I don't know. I'm not confident on that one.
Cardinals
first
played
base for the
first
Giants,
base.
so-
Cardinals playing first base. What do we think? How obscure can we get?
First base.
Padres played first base. Do we want to like go old? We could go like Steve Garvey.
I feel like that's
That's not
I said
might
super
be a
Hector
little
serious.
Sanchez,
high.
but I don't know. I think that might be a risk.
Yeah. Let's,
hold off.
Yeah.
Let me think here.
Let's cook.
Where's some like
30
old
stolen base.
Padres first? Did James Loney play for the Padres?
James Loin?
James
Loney.
Looney.
Loney?
Yeah.
Because he came to the Dodgers from the Mets, but I don't know
I
why
don't
that,
think he
that
did a
name came to
stint in
mind
San
there.
Diego.
I think to like some old graphics of Padres Dodgers lineup.
Your dad
Yeah.
says Nate Colbert for Padres.
Sure. We'll take it.
Anytime your dad puts something in the chat, I'm just gonna go for it. Goat 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that handlebar stash. That's fire. Minimum games at first base for the Cardinals.
Matt Adams, I don't think is obscure enough. David Freese would have played first base at some point for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that one would
That'd
be
be
a little
better.
Yeah.
obscure.
Sure. David Freese.
I love them on the Dodgers.
I know, but this is where he got hated.
Mm-hmm.
0.6%. Oh
There
my
you go.
god, that throwback pick.
That's baby David Freese.
That's pre-hated David Freeze.
Now 30 steals is where I get scared.
I know, I'm
Mhm.
scared.
It's too common, the names I have.
Your dad said Jack Clark, but I don't know for which category.
He was talking for
For
first base
first base?
Cardinals.
Okay,
Um,
just making sure. Last
so
time
we
we
need
did
30
this.
steals for the Cardinals and 30 steals played center field.
30 steals played center.
30 steals center field. My brain first goes to Billy Hamilton, but that's what everybody's going to be putting.
Yeah.
So we can go deeper than that. Who's like a very random 30 stolen base season lately? Especially
Random?
who's left.
That's your Ruiz from the A's. That's the
Yeah, he's still,
however he says
yeah,
that.
Esteury Ruiz. We could
Yeah.
go that. Although he's still like 60, so is that
That might be too common.
Too
yeah,
much?
people might know that one.
Maybe.
Mickey Rivers, your dad said.
sure?
Mickey Rivers.
2%.
Nice.
So now we have the Cardinals 30 stolen base season.
Cardinals 30 stolen base, and this has to be with the Cardinals that they stole 30.
Yes. They have to be on the Cardinals when
Who
they
got
did this.
wheels on the Cardinals?
correct? Harrison Bader probably would have worked for this.
Yeah,
Harrison
Bader.
I would think. He got on base and no.
I
don't
think
know.
he might have had close to 30, but I don't
Yeah,
think he.
it's probably
hit
right
30.
around
That would have
there.
been a risk. You're right. So it's jarring to see him in the Twins hat. I forgot that he was on the Twins now. When I look at that,
He looks so weird in a Yankee
Yeah.
uniform to me.
yeah, he did. Cardinals 30 steals, like you said, Ozzie Smith, but
And Lou Brock. Those are the two guys that just come straight to my mind.
I can't think of anybody
Yeah.
besides
Did they have
those
any
two.
random speedsters last season? I don't think so.
Not really.
No big names
Victor
like that.
Scott, I don't think was in the big leagues long enough to get 30 steals.
Um,
Your dad's saying Willie McGee.
Did I already say that
McGee.
once? Make sure. Oh yeah, he did. Okay, sure. Willie McGee. I think that has to be the category that he's talking about. It's been here long enough. Willie McGee.
36
36.
rarity score. Wipe the floor with D-Rob.
This is
You
a.
said he got 70. What?
76.
We got it in like half.
It's a crowdsourced
Just for
immaculate grid.
Doesn't matter.
curiosity. I'm gonna try.
Doesn't
it.
matter.
A dub is a dub.
A dub is a dub. Shout out Papa Kuntz. We appreciate you.
Oh my
What?
goodness. We should have put Hector Sanchez for the
Oh, he did?
Padres first base.
What was he at?
0.006.
Wow.
Wow.
That's got to mean that you were the only person to put him.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That would have been the lowest pick that we've
Brandon-
gotten.
Brandon is cracked.
Okay, before we head off the show, do you still have the swing?
Oh, the swing. Yeah. I
'Cause
put in a
I-
random guess.
Oh,
I
no.
cannot think of this.
I put in a random guess. I meant to put the Max Muncy on the A's, but it put the Max Muncy on the Dodgers.
Oh.
Already anyway.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
there a
bring
give
that
up
over
button?
here.
There is not a give up button.
So
You
this
just
is
have to
like,
keep guessing. So there's one
it's a
guess left.
swing, and you have to guess the player off the swing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Active
Oh, there's
player?
a date on it if you
Oh.
want to put it up on the thing.
Oh, what
It's
is it?
from-
What's it called?
Batter up,
Batter up. Okay.
and it's from February 2nd, 2025.
Why are you doing one from February 2nd?
Oh, because I spam these during class when
Oh.
I shouldn't be saying this, but when I'm not paying attention to my AI class.
You have an AI class?
Yeah.
What do I just
See,
go
like,
to the
that's
archive?
in there.
And what
Yeah,
was it?
February 2nd.
February 2nd, 2025.
We just can't get this, and it's like
yeah.
I recognize the swing, but I just can't pin down who it is. We know it's an American League second baseman. My
And
first,
Who have you already guessed so we don't guess it again?
Luis Arraez, Joey Wendell.
Colton Wong, Nicky Lopez.
Yeah,
Nicky Lopez.
we just. My
So-
first thought when I saw this was Cole Calhoun, but like it's not Cole Calhoun because he's not even active anymore. But it's
feel
that
like-
So
double
USA
toe
second
tap.
baseman.
I don't know, man. I recognize the swing.
It's that toe tap that should give it away, but it's not.
I recognize the swing so heavily, but I can't pin it down. An
Yeah.
American League, American-born second baseman, and I just can't pin it down. It's been in the back of my head this entire episode.
Oh,
trying
and
to narrow it.
he's in the AL as well.
Yeah. I don't know.
We don't know if it's West, East, Central.
No.
Wow.
Brett Rooker,
No.
righty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
American League second baseman.
Who's a second baseman in the American League? It could be anyone.
It's hard. This is so tough.
It could be anyone.
Been trying to think through like low strikeout rate guys, like
It's that little bat drop while he's starting to run to first base.
To me,
See,
it's
that's
the-
what it's the
Oh,
toe tap and the
man.
bat drop that should give it away, but it's not.
Andres Jimenez isn't American, right?
Oh, they don't do like pickle.
Yeah, they don't do like pick-
Whack.
It doesn't show it. Just go ahead and guess Andres Jimenez. We can
Yeah,
find
just so
out
we
if
can
it's
eliminate.
the division or not. G.
Oh, that's right.
So
Mm.
it's not AL East.
It's not AL East.
We can narrow this down. We're not limiting ourselves here for
If it's not the AL East, that means it's.
AL West or AL Central.
Yeah.
We haven't narrowed those two down, right?
Should we guess another one to narrow down?
No.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we haven't. So
AL West or AL Central.
Just
Um,
who's the second baseman in the West or Central?
just put Kyron Paris. Like,
Yeah. Oh, if he's even on, because sometimes
he?
they don't have young players.
oh really?
Yeah.
No, he's right here.
Oh.
Kyron Paris.
Yeah. This is not him, but okay. AL
Is
Central. Oh, we got the
Okay.
age.
He's
It's a young guy.
23 and born in the
Oh,
USA.
shoot.
Oh.
Okay, a young guy. We finally AL Central, young
USA
American
born.
League second baseman.
So it's
American League Central second baseman. Huh?
that's National League.
That's
Yeah,
National League.
National League.
They're NL
Twins
Central.
or NL Central. Twins.
Oh, what's the oh man,
Team
I
name.
might have it. Twins. I'm thinking
Twins.
Edward Julian. Edward Julian. I don't know how to say his name. It's a It's a very like weird spelling of Edward.
How do you
I'm-
spell
I'm
his last
looking
name?
up just to spell.
Oh, here it is.
Nope.
Nope. He's Canadian,
He is? I didn't know that. Shoot, I thought I might have.
but
had
it is AL Central.
that. Yeah, AL Central second baseman. It's not the Twins.
And not
we
the
know
Twins,
That now.
so-
So White Sox, Royals, Tigers. And who am I missing there?
White Sox's second baseman is
Guardians. White Sox, Royals, Tigers, Guardians.
who's the Royals second baseman? Isn't that Bobby, or is Bobby short?
Short.
Bobby Short. I think it's been Michael Garcia, who's a righty, or Michael Massey, and I don't think it's Michael Massey.
Okay, so it's not the Royals then. Guardians. Who's the Guardian second baseman currently?
Who is the Guardians second baseman now that it's not
Guardians second
under
I hate the
tournaments?
AL Central, bro.
Is it
You
the,
don't
uh,
understand.
what's-
It's
what's
always
the-
the AL Central.
It's an S name, like Tim Schwella Scheneman, something.
There is only Tim Anderson. There's no other
maybe it's
Tims
not a
in
Tim.
the
Try SCH, see what pops up.
SCH.
Yeah,
Bush, Rutschman,
Scheneman.
Noah
Something like-
Schmanuel, Casey Schmidt.
David Scheneman, that's it. Try him.
Nope.
Nope.
He's a shortstop.
Oh, he is?
hmm
Mm.
So
we
it's
got
not Guardians, it's not
3
Twins.
teams
That
left.
means it's White Sox. It's White Sox, Tigers, or Royals.
Who's the Tigers' second baseman?
How many guesses do we have left? Just two?
Two.
one for each.
There's three of the three
There's
teams there.
three teams.
Oh,
White Sox would be rough.
Yeah,
Um,
White Sox is right.
I don't think it would be. Who's the White Sox second baseman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Your guess is as good as mine. Is it what's the old Diamondback Josh Rojas? But he's how old is Paris? He's like 23.
Paris was 23.
Yeah, Josh Rojas isn't 23. So,
Okay, that eliminates a team then.
but I don't know for sure if he's their regular second baseman. I think he is, but I don't know.
Hmm.
this is a tough
Eat
one.
that.
So what is it? It's
23-year-old
Tigers.
Tigers, White Sox, Royals, American-born second baseman. We're taking suggestions in the comments if you have any ideas.
To our loyal 11 viewers.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Digits.
Mhm.
So we've got brain power going.
Let me
Yeah.
put the swing back up for you guys. The Royals second baseman, I feel like swaps out too much.
Why's it gotta be the 3-team rubber?
Why does it have to be the AL Central?
Don't watch. Oh man.
I hate
It's
the
gonna be
AL
someone
Central.
so obscure.
We gotta put our heads together for this White Sox. Who could be their second baseman?
For Tigers, do you think is it Jace Young? Or is it Josh? I think Jace is. There's two Youngs.
There's a Jacob and a Jared Young.
No, it's a J-U-N-G.
Benintendi,
Oh.
outfielder, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jung, not Young.
Okay, it's Josh. Is it him?
Nope.
God.
He plays for the
Oh
Rangers.
no, that's the wrong one. No.
Oh.
So it is.
There was only
Jace.
one.
Jace is the Tigers Young, but I don't think he's in there.
I'll look up
I'm
Young again. Let's see.
Verifying.
No, there's no Young.
Yeah, Jace Young is a left-handed hitting Tigers infielder, but he's 24 anyway.
Oh, Derek said it's Colt Keith.
I don't think that's Colt Keith though. Colt Keith, that's not Colt Keith. I know for sure it's not Colt Keith. Colt Keith has like a low bat on his shoulder, and
Yeah.
that's not how Colt Keith hits. You agree?
I would think so.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's how
I'm-
Colt Keith hits. I think you're mad that we beat you
Just going
today.
off my vision from MLB The Show, I think I remember Colt Keith. Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's a
don't.
low
That's
Said
not
I
how
think.
Colt Keith. Colt Keith is like a very low
Distinct.
crouch. Like he's got a
Yeah.
power swing. That's not a power swing.
That's a get on base
The-
swing.
The bat's
Yeah.
even with his shoulder. There's not any like.
Gosh, who's on the White Sox, guys?
So that's unfortunate. The guess got wasted on my accord because now we didn't eliminate a team there, and we're on our last guess. Could have eliminated White Sox or Tigers or Royals at least.
Mhm.
Tigers.
I can't think of. It's gonna be on the White Sox. I feel like we would have gotten it by now. I just can't think of anyone.
23-year-old.
Swing though,
It's very
it annoys
distinct.
me
It's
because
so
I
familiar.
recognize
to me.
it.
Yeah, it's so familiar.
This is gonna haunt me.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be able to live this down if we don't get it.
The double toe tap. It's so familiar. I don't know.
Someone said Tim
Lincecum.
Lincecum. All right, you got jokes in there. All right, chat, I see you. Okay, I don't know the rules of this. Cause maybe is it only current players?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I looked up Cole Calhoun, he didn't show up.
Okay, cause I'm like
All the vibes here are like a guy that doesn't wear batting gloves, like is up there, low
Raw
strikeout
dogging
rate,
it?
like slap hitter.
Yeah.
But I just no, it's not the Twins, right? We
Some of these are
eliminated
so
the
Twins.
Twins.
no. I think we eliminated them. We eliminated the Twins and
Yeah.
the Guardians. Twins and Guardians have been eliminated. We are down to White Sox, Tigers, Royals. Throw the whole player away at this point.
I'm texting my cousin right now to get on this because he's usually.
I'm just about ready to give up. I just don't know.
I think we might have to call it.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I'm gonna
Wanted to give
text
up.
my friend. Let's see.
Is it alright? You know what? But this is a version of giving up. But I'm just gonna pull up the rosters and just stare at them and see if it jumps off the page.
I clicked the wrong thing. I wasn't even on messages.
23-year-old, like a. It can't be Colt. Colt Keith is who I'm gonna Google the swing of and see whether I'm just like way off, because I don't think I'm way off. Colt Keith.
I just look up like an image to not be. My cousin said he's loading up right now.
Yeah, see, this isn't that's not him.
No shot. Yeah.
No, that's not even close. It's not
Yeah.
even like a swing change would get you there. Okay, so you look at the freaking minor leagues.
Was it Tigers, White Sox, or
Tigers, White Sox, or Royals.
Royals?
I just don't know who. I don't know who it could be. I really am stumped. It's not. And I don't think it's Michael Massey. Yeah, he's 27.
Bruh, my friend's like, why? Don't ask questions. Just get
Just
on the
hop on.
live, bro.
Hop on and lock in.
Just hop on and lock in, bro.
All right, I've looked at Tigers and Royals, and I do not recognize anyone.
It's gonna be some random.
So now I'm gonna jump into the. So White Sox
Who said Nick Manton?
That's my cousin.
Okay.
White Sox, it lists Josh Rojas as their second baseman, and he's 30 years old, so it's not him. I genuinely don't know who this could be.
My cousin said Nick Manton, so I don't know. But he's a big
Nick
big
Maton.
baseball fan.
Let's go ahead and put in. I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Put in Nick Maton. Let's see if it's him. I don't even know who that is.
My friend let me down. He's getting yelled at.
Nick Maton.
He's not even.
He's not even on the thing.
No.
Hey, sorry, Manuel.
Wrong.
It's a White Sox guy in AAA who's
Get
28.
on the live and
You got to be
bro.
deep in to know who Nick Maton is, because I
No, he's
We're
on.
guessing a player. Hop on the live and lock in, bro.
Yeah.
Is it him? No, but we said 23, right? Nick
Okay, bye.
Maton's 28.
Oh, he's 28. Okay.
Yeah, 23-year-old.
I can't do this, bro.
Like I said, I'm ready to give up.
stumped,
It's
yeah.
10:30. Put in Nick Maton and let's see
It
if
won't
it
let me.
Just NICKMA.
MA2 on.
Maton.
He doesn't exist.
Oh, really? On mine it does.
No, it's Maton. No, get out the N. Maton. Yeah, just put him in. Is it gonna tell us who it is? How is it Cole Keith? That's not him.
That's cool.
What?
Oh my
When
god.
is that clip from?
Oh my god. Derek was right.
Wow.
This video was provided from Emma.
July 22nd, 2024. I swear to God,
Wow.
I've seen Cole Keith. I've seen him take a lot of
And that
swings,
swing that you showed
and I have
me was
never.
way
It's
off.
not even
Yeah,
close.
it wasn't. It
Close.
wasn't.
So, I mean, I had him on my fantasy team for like the whole first half of last year, and I was like waiting for him to break out. I watched
Shut
a
up,
lot
Derek.
of Cole Keith.
Shut up.
I never once saw that double toe tap.
Shut up.
Whatever. Good for you,
Shocker.
Derek.
Shocker. Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Punk.
Stupid game. End the show. We're done. Hey, this was a successful day of Pickle and Grid, so that's.
It was.
Yeah,
we
well,
went two
that's
for
cool.
three.
This is
two
a
for
Mickey
three.
Mouse game.
Some of them are so easy. We got Boba Fett.
Derek
Yeah,
is
that-
talking
that's ridiculous.
crap in the chat. Never been way off, huh, Bruce?
Whatever, man.
It's
Well,
personal.
Oh my god, I have a headache. Thank you so much for tuning in to Around the Basins, the Robertson Report edition.
Yeah.
We had fun with Derek's script. Not as much fun with that trash ass batter up game.
Didn't we mention
Don't
Cole
ever
Keith
bring-
out there? Didn't we?
I feel like we did. mention
Yeah,
Cole
and
Keith
I
as
as
well,
soon as
yeah.
we mentioned Cole Keith, it was like, no, it's not Cole Keith.
Don't ever bring that into my station again,
I saw it on
Brandon.
TikTok. That's why I
That's
just got addicted to that
insane.
game.
It is fun. It's
Yeah.
just I can't believe
It's
that
not
was
fun
Cole
at
Keith.
10:30 at
And there's a
night.
picture one too that makes it even harder.
There's a picture one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
No. All right. We're wrapping it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to. Where are all my
What's this happening?
graphics?
Oh. In stream.
All right, bro. So cooked. All right. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you Friday.